Public relations with Johnson King is just like a dream.
They form an integral part of our marketing organisation.
Johnson King helps us provide a competitive edge in our marketplace.
I think Johnson King are a company who are dynamic, energetic and imaginative.
Great company to work with.
We work with a broad range of clients, all obviously in the technology sector, but ranging from innovative small startups right the way through to multi-billion-dollar public companies that are household names.
Our media profile has changed dramatically since we have been working with Johnson King.
Johnson King are a great business asset for us, but they're also a very professional organisation. They're very dynamic, very responsive.
We have big competitors, mostly from America, but what we find is that we're outperforming them when it comes to our press coverage because we've got something interesting to say and we get to the journalists in a timely way, in a way the journalists like.
One of the things that Johnson King is excellent at doing is helping companies to develop their positioning, develop their messaging, because it's vital that companies are able to communicate with their various audiences in a way that's clear, concise and compelling.
At Johnson King we're really focused on making sure that all of the PR and communications that we do is very much tied in with the client's business objectives.
We take time and effort understanding all the business issues and all the legislative issues in the European marketplace that could affect our client, that they may be able to speak about in an expert way.
We believe it's absolutely vital to keep a consistent brand across all the territories in Europe, but at the same time our expertise means that we can get the message across in a language that the local territories will understand.
We have been able to establish fantastic contacts with all our relevant editors, and we know exactly what they are looking for and how we should tailor the messages of our clients.
At Johnson King, we help companies understand what their intrinsic brand values are, what it is that motivates people to buy their products or their services, what it is about them that expresses the personality of the company, and we take that as the creative foundation of everything that we do to help them build credibility in the marketplace.
For a company to be successful, it has to have a strong brand. That's absolutely essential.
So at Johnson King we're really tightly focused on making sure that we can elevate their brand in the market and also making sure that all of the PR communications we do are very much tied in with increasing sales, whether that be by publicising their successes or making them be seen as a thought leader in the market.
All companies have to have a worldview. Consumers and businesses alike, the people that buy off them, have to know what they stand for. It's not enough just to kind of have a good product, you've got to have a good brand.
The thing that sets us apart is the results that we deliver.
So when we start working with a company, we always sit down with them to start off with and we set out exactly what we aim to achieve. And then we do it.
Johnson King have helped us win business by first of all making people more aware of us. So one of the challenges we have is we only sell to businesses. We don't have a consumer product, so you don't see us on the high street shelves.
What it really does for us is shorten our sales cycle tremendously. When the salesman calls up a prospective customer, they've heard of us already.
It makes the job of somebody speaking to cold calling or speaking to one prospect that much easier if they've read, a review of our products in SC magazine or an article that talks about us in Computer Weekly. It's that instant validation.
Public relations with Johnson King is just like a dream because there you've got a competent bunch of people who are getting your story in front of the journalists and making a real impact. The end result to us is that customers know who we are. And when they know who we are and when they learn how to trust us, then they decide to get their checkbooks out and begin to buy our software as well.
PR only works if the agency-client relationship is one based on trust.
I have a very good relationship with Johnson King. We work very closely. They're certainly considered to be part of the PGP organisation.
I see them as part of the team.
It's a trusted relationship, really.
The PR industry on average retains clients for around 2 years. At Johnson King our average is more than 5 years, and indeed a couple of our clients have been working with us for over 10 years.
The way I view it, Johnson King are Sophos.
They're a very close-knit part of our own team, our own marketing team, both in the US and here in the UK.
We invest a lot of time and effort in finding the right people, clever people, in training those people. We spend twice the industry average on training our staff.
Johnson King is a very collaborative company, so everybody within an account team sits literally within a few feet of the people they work with, which works really well for us because it means that everybody can be involved in all stages on the account.
And here I've got a group of people that I trust, but who can actually manage my time for me and tell me when something's important and when it needs to be done.
A PR agency is only as good as the people it has. And at Johnson King, we believe that we employ some of the most talented PR professionals in the industry.
The whole media landscape is changing and PR campaigns need to understand that, need to reflect that and need to engage with the different audiences.
We're regularly speaking to the business press, to broadcast media, to bloggers, as well as the core trade technology press that they obviously need to be in.
Johnson King helps our clients by helping them to find the right language to talk about their products and services, the type of language that's going to excite their audiences.
What sets them apart from other PR agencies is their ability to strike at the heart of an issue.
They're imaginative, they're authoritative, they're good writers.
A big differentiator for Johnson King is simply that we just do a much better job than other people can do.
What Johnson King helped us to do is get our name in front of everybody by getting us into the mainstream press, by getting us onto BBC television and onto the breakfast TV shows.
You need to address the media in their own language, which shows that you're really serious about building strong relationships with them.
It's vital to localize the PR messages of our clients because it demonstrates their commitment to the European market.
Johnson King are masters at the soundbite, at persuading journalists to write about them, about pitching an interesting story and getting results. If I personally look at them and think, how do I rate them as a company being able to do that, then they're second to none.